How do you say dude in Tagalog? First of all, the Philippines is an English-speaking country, so you can just say dude. But if you don't want to, there is the classic pre, which is short for pare, which is short for compare, which comes from the Spanish compadre. In Spanish itself, you would say compa, but the Philippines is not a Spanish-speaking country. The language itself, Tagalog, is gender-neutral, so gendered terms in general are loan words, like compare. There is a female equivalent here, which is comare, which is just mare, and there's no re abbreviation of that. Next up would be the word chong. On Wiktionary, they claim that it is coming from tio plus nang, but I don't think so. I think personally it is more likely coming from Hokkien, where you have chang, xiong di de xiong, which means brother, and this is much more in line with how the other words are. Now, because of the Western influence, there has been a word that has emerged at some point from chong, which is chang. It follows the European type of gender form, where you have an o for male and a female. Once again, though, the Tagalog language is gender neutral, so most of the time you don't even hear chang, you will hear chong. Finally, two Tagalog words. The first one is kapatid. Kapatid is easy if you speak Tagalog. The prefix ka means that two nouns share an attribute with one another, and patid means part, partition, or to cut off. And together they form the Tagalog word for sibling, which is gender neutral because the language is gender neutral, but it is also used for close friends. Finally, there's tol. Tol is short for utol, which is short for kaputol. Kaputol also means sibling in Tagalog, and once more you have the ka prefix meaning two nouns share an attribute. Putol means to sever or to cut off. In both of these cases, children who are siblings are part or partition of the same family, but they've also been cut off of an umbilical cord. Finally, I was told to promote my little game. It's called Gulo Gulo, the Tiny Pirate Island Time. You can wishlist it on Steam as well as on itch. Bye.